What's good, YT? It's Platinum. It is Saturday, August 3rd, 2013. I want to start off by saying I hope everyone have a good Saturday and be good. And if you ain't going to be good, be safe while you're not being good. But anyways, with that being said, first I want to shout out my baby, Jasmine, a.k.a. China Doll, a.k.a. Chung Lee. I got a comment, China Doll, freebies. No, baby. That's, no, boo-boos. That's my daughter's, is, China Doll. No freebies over here. Everything I get on my channel, I paid for, or one of my peoples paid for, and if not, I have yet to receive anything free from any companies to do any reviews. And if that was the case, I would have said it in the video. But on to why I am here. I want to address something that's in the black community that seems to be hidden and not spoken on. If you have sensitive ears, this might be the time to exit. Click that button right up to the right above you and keep it moving. No disrespect to you, but it's about to get real, raw, and uncut. Okay, I want to talk about molestation in the black community. Not to say that it don't happen in other races, but we as black people, when it happens to us, we have the tendency to hide it and not speak on it. And I'm going way back from childhood, speaking on myself. My dad, he's been dead for a couple of years, and he was buried on my birthday. But he went to his grave not knowing what my uncle did to me, his brother. And I kept it secret, and I just told my mom like a couple of years ago. But, and the only reason why it came out because my brother had got killed, and my mom noticed that I was keeping my daughter like under my wing, and I was doing that because my uncle was in our presence, and I didn't want him nowhere near my baby. No, ma'am. No, sir. But anyway, as a child, this man fondled me and caressed me, and he didn't go as far as penetration, but still, as him being my uncle, that's something that was off boundaries. That something was not supposed to happen, not supposed to take place. And also, and I did try to speak. I did voice it, and then being that I was so young, and this went on for years, and being that I was so young, I tried to tell my grandmother, and I didn't know the proper words and the proper, terminologies for the body part. But what I said to my grandmother, I was like, Grandma, Uncle Junior tried to do what's the word? I think I said pussy to me. And she said, girl, go on in the room. And, she never once said, baby, what you talking about? Love my grandmother to death, R.I.P. The woman could cook her ass. She loved us. But I don't know if it was because it was her son or she just didn't want to hear it. She brushed it off, and I never spoke upon it again. And then the first time I was 17, and I was in Virginia. But for those of you all don't know, I was born in Boston, but half of my life, my mom and dad both were born and raised in Virginia. So half of my time I spent in Virginia, half of my life I was in Boston. But anyway, we was on a family vacation one summer, and, I'm out in the in the playground playing. I was 17, thought I was being grown. This older guy, he probably was like 21, between 21 and 23, he tried to holler at me, and I was so naive, so sheltered. My family didn't let me do anything. Long story short, my first time having sex, I was raped. Yes, raped. Okay, so I'm going to speak on this. If you all have a problem with sexuality, gay, lesbian, you may dismiss too. As you may or may not know, I am a lesbian, proud of it. I have been this way for a long time, but I finally came out with it and just like, fuck it, I'm going to do me regardless. It was like 1998 was when I got my first girl. And every girl I had been with, stop it, you're fine. Every girl I have been with after my first girl told me her brother used to watch pornos and jerk off with her being in the same room. Tried to tell her mother didn't believe her, brushed it off. My next girlfriend, I'm not going to go into order because some of this is private and some people may know some of my exes, and I ain't trying to exclude. I'm just trying to put y'all onto something. Another girlfriend of mine's, another ex of mine's, her brother penetrated her, sexually molested her for years, and to this day, this girl have not told her mom. She has not told any one of her family members. No one. But me and her cousin and one of her exes. Now, mind you, there's a lot of girls in their family, and I begged my ex to tell her mom, and she said she'll go to her grave with this secret because she didn't want to, crush her mother's heart about her brother. Penetrate her, sexing her all through her childhood, and I believe it stopped at the age of maybe 12 or 13, don't quote me on that, but y'all pay attention to your children, listen to your children. Don't think just because it's your family member things can't happen. Not to say everybody and every person is like this, but most of the times when this happens to someone, it's repeated behavior. Someone has done something to them. You know what I'm saying? That may not be always the case. I'm waiting for my cab, you all, so if I abruptly in this video, that's why. But pay attention to your children. Don't leave them with anyone just so you can go smoke a blizz, party, you know what I'm saying, hug up with your boyfriend. For all y'all that's switching boyfriends every other 2 to 3, 6 months, stop that shit. And if you're doing it, that's your business. But don't bring this man into your household sleeping with you first time you meet him and letting him move in with you, and you got children and you don't know this man's history. He could say he love you and all that. That may all be good and great, but at the end of the day, you don't know what his skeletons is holding. So just be careful, y'all. And I'm speaking on this because something really happened in my family. I can't get into details, and the baby's only 3 years old, y'all. She just 3 years old. Stop it, Gabby. I'm not picking you up. If you're sleepy, go to sleep. You don't have to be held to go to sleep. I can't take you out your car seat. I'm sorry. Man, I'll rock you. But just watch our children. And I had another girl, her mother's... I had another girlfriend, her mother's boyfriend fondled her breasts and everything. She told her mother didn't believe her breasts are off. Listen to your children. It's very unlikely, highly unlikely, that kids will make up these false accusations. People, pay attention to your children. Listen to them. If you notice you dropping them off at someone's house and they're grabbing on you, crying and screaming, something is fucking wrong. Wake the fuck up and pay attention. Pay attention to your children. And don't think, oh no, because it's family, that can't happen. Bullshit. 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 And I'm telling you from experience, bullshit. Pay attention to your children. Listen to the signs. I have worked in a daycare. I'm going to tell you something. Everything I'm telling you is the truth, and I put this on everything I love. I have no reason to lie to y'all. I never did it. I won't stop now. I worked in a daycare, and within a week, it was one guy working in this daycare. Tall, skinny, white guy. It was just something about him. And I told my sister, I was right here, sir. I was working in the daycare. I said, I don't trust that man. He's a child molester. Why after I left the daycare? Over here, sir. Why after I left the daycare, like 4 years later, I'm living in Georgia, and I got a call to me, and she said, Bunny, you was right, girl. Patrick got arrested in a daycare for touching girls, and he touched one of the baby girls. The kid's mother used to drop him off to me. I used to watch him when I was off of work. You know what I'm saying? That's how good I was with the kids. That's another one of my passions. I love children. But as you can see, my cab is here, so I'm going to get out your ear and say, hi, Gabby. She got her little diva bib on. All right, y'all. Toodles.